everybody crazy?
The darkness was all around him, an endless void that was his only company, besides the pain. Like armor, the pain surrounded him, unbearable and unyielding. And then it got worse. A scream tried to leave his lips, but no sound came forth. It felt as if his soul was being ripped from its fleshy prison, tearing him apart from the inside. But it stopped, as soon as it had begun, relief washing over him in a torrent. He gasped, taking a deep breath. He realized now that he hadn't been breathing. I didn't know when he had stopped. His body felt heavy, as his eyes flit open. Sweat beaded on Dan's brow as the cold air greeted his lungs with a welcome chill. He was covered in blankets in a dimly lit room, sore but alive.
Ow.
Hi, Dan.
What's going on?
As you try to sit up, you find that your entire body is sore. You don't seem to be bleeding, but there is no one around.
Can I have one of those classic bandage around the head?
Yes. You can have two.
Nice.
And one of them has, never mind. You can't see it. So, but you have one.
Can I have a bandage around, like, the chest, too?
Yes,
Nice.
and you're shirtless.
Okay, cool. That way you got that settled. He tries to stumble onto his feet off the bed. Gets his sword ready.
He finds that his sword belt is not on him, but on the side of the wall, next to his equipment, which is folded up, is a bunch of equipment that he hadn't seen before.
Okay. Should I go over to it? Okay, I'll go over to
Are
it.
you asking me?
Why are you asking the invisible force?
I'll go over to it then.
Dan asks aloud, "There's all these things. I don't know if I should go over." He sees a short sword of masterwork make, leather armor of the same high craftsmanship. There's also a leather portfolio, which, when he opens it, he finds there are 5 scrolls. And after a few minutes, he can identify each of the spells.
Okay.
There's 1 of Endure Elements. There's 2 of Magic Weapon. There's a scroll of Unseen Servant. There's also a scroll of Animate Dead. There is also a spell book.
Okay.
The spell book has in it the spells Alarm, Chill Touch, Expeditious Retreat, Featherfall, Identify, Locate Object, and Ray of Enfeeblement. You'll be able to learn these spells from the spell book.
Okay, this
Level
seems
up.
something very tedious to do, though very valuable. So should I do it now?
No. It's overtime.
Okay. So I'll take this short sword, because I don't have a sword.
Your equipment is next to this pile of loot.
Oh, okay. Oh, Dan's good morning
Yeah.
gift. Thank you. Dang, that's awesome.
And as he puts his equipment back on,
Yeah.
he finds a note leaning up against the sword.
A note. I should probably
And-
read this.
In kind of bubbly, very curved writing, it says, "Good morning, Mr. Pack Mule. Come join us when you wake up. We have stew and met a really nice lady."
Although Dan is distressed, he lets out a faint smile, then pushes his way through the door.
Hold on, there's more to the
Oh,
note.
that.
In a much smaller type, a very kind of straight, small writing, it says, "This is your share of the stuff. Take what you want, leave what you don't." And covering both of these in very large, very random-like writing. It says, "Dear Dan, I have 3 right nipples. P.S. I gave your panties a wash."
I don't know what to make of this. He's not sure if he should be appreciative or creeped out. Oops, my camera fell.
Be both.
As he turns, off to the side there is a small unholy symbol. Dan picks it up and recognizes it as a symbol of the evil deity Norgerber, the deity of thievery and assassination.
Frickin' Norgorber.
Norgor.
I thought it smelled. Anyways, I decided not to mess with that stuff right now, but I'll keep in mind I'll definitely go through this stuff before we leave this place. Right now, though, I'll just keep my regular stuff on me.
All right.
Oh, well, I put on the master.
Light.
I put on the masterwork leather armor already because I already edited it in my character sheet. So too late.
Over your bandaged chest, your sexy pecs.
I was kind of hoping the bandages would be showing, but okay. If I X
Dan is at 0 hit points.
If I X Dan's good morning gift, will I ever be able to see it again?
Yes, it's in your journal.
Okay.
I'm gonna give pretty much everybody their own light radius and get rid of all these random lights around.
Luna still controls all lights.
And our featured guest for today playing Sula Trix will be Yuri. 696969. Check him out on the YouTube.
79.
Ah man. 69 is so much better because your name is Yuri.
You just call me Electric Circuit if you want. Or Yuri is fine. No numbers needed.
79. YouTube. I'm telling you, you should change it to 69.
It's
It
Yuri
makes
Circuit.
so much more sense.
It's Yuri Circuit now, isn't it?
It's Electric... Well, on YouTube it's Yuri Circuit, yes, but... Because I married Vriska and she made me take her last name.
Not even a hyphenation, man.
Yeah, she made me take her last name. She's like, no, you're taking my last name. But I'm like, that's not the way it works. You're taking my last name.
And that's when I
Your
said...
human traditions are
Meet-
useless.
That's when I
So
said
Dan-
meet her. I hardly know her.
Dan plops his
Oh,
good morning.
look! Mr. Packmule finally woke up!
Dan plops his good morning gift on the ground there. Good morning, Sula. I got your guys' note. I'm not sure what to make of it. He looks towards Tenpenny Tacy, kind of strangely.
You don't know her name.
Yeah, well, I see it. It says her name there. But I look towards her. You know.
I read her name from an infinite space that doesn't exist.
Obviously, Dan the character wasn't saying.
Dan
look
looks.
you, Tenpenny
Dan
Just
Tacy.
solve this.
Dan looks up through the fourth wall and sees her name written backwards.
How are you understanding what he says? I read subtitles.
Yekit Nempany?
He's very used to reading through the fourth wall, so he can obviously see that it's just Tenpenny Tacy.
You back.
Actually, do everybody else knows her name, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, then I will be like,
Sit, Mr. Packmeal.
What?
You can eat stew with us.
What?
You're
to see
on
you're not
Axel's
dead, Dan.
head, that's why you're there.
good to see you're not dead, Dan. This is Tenpenny.
Come join.
Axel then reaches behind his back and grabs a hidden bowl of stew that he was holding from Huckleberry.
Wait, where was that?
There is about 4 or 5 empty bowls in front of the small gnome.
So, okay, Dan recognizes that things seem to be going well. He sees the dead bodies outside the window. Did we win? What happened?
Well, you're not dead, so
I took them all out with my sharp bow.
yeah, that's not what happened.
Dan doesn't.
Right as,
Let me have it,
Dan.
Mr. Funny Man.
Dan doesn't expect to get answers anytime soon. So he reaches for the bowl of stew because he noticed he's really hungry.
Over the table. Jumps over the table, backflips back in. You're fairly nimble
no.
for a person who just woke
No,
up from
make
the
me roll an
dead.
athletics check. I'm gonna fail and lose 1 HP.
It's an acrobatics check, but
Yeah, I realized when I said it.
Anyway, so Tenpenny was just about to tell us a bit more about herself as well as why she's here, I believe.
cool. I was just telling you about my name, eh? Well, I didn't want to interrupt such a beautiful reunion.
Oh, it's fine, Mrs. Creamy?
Creamy.
Mrs. Creamy! That's perfect.
Cool. I suppose Creamy's as good as name as Tenpenny, eh?
Please, Axel just kind of looks up at the fox and just kind of looks down and with these apologetic kind of eyes.
Please, go on. We'd like to have to say this is what we're here
I
for.
was just telling them how I was stealing from a noble as they walked by on the streets. Cool, I must have grabbed too many coins, because he turned around and caught my arm. I went to prison for a week that time. Cool, turns out every coin that I got was a copper penny. Boys in the slammer said I should have just stolen a silver piece instead of the 10 pennies. From then on, they called me Tenpenny Tacey.
Ah, a very suiting name.
It's
for
not a
yourself.
very lucky name. Just my luck, eh? That's when I found my band, though. From there, I ended up here. It's a long story if you want to listen to it, but you probably don't, eh? Cool, I wouldn't want to listen to my own story if I had to tell it.
Well, I would be more than glad to listen to your story at a different point. Perhaps you could inform us a bit more about who these people were?
Cool.
Did we already know that? Out of
These were
character?
Rohkar's raiders, eh? The big one with the big one whose cloak you wore, that's Rohkar. They've been working for the demons ever since they came to the Borderwood. Cool. I don't know much about them, eh? I just know that they were already here when I started stealing from them.
The demons? Did she say?
That's what I
I
heard.
wouldn't steal from a demon, eh? No pockets to pick from. I was stealing from these guys. That's when they caught me. But I must have impressed them because they kept me on, eh? None of them can cook with a lick, but I used to have a hand in it. It's better than any of them could have done, eh?
Yes, I agree. Axel fishes off his bowl of stew.
What
Stew.
can I do?
It was really yummy, Mrs. Creamy.
I really
So-
hope you're not using the old English stool.
So did we find everyone? What did they have to say?
Find everyone.
The Raiders.
I believe that 3 actually left. We didn't have enough time to finish them off, per se.
And we haven't checked upstairs yet.
You haven't checked
Yes.
upstairs yet? Huh.
Cool.
Should
Can I ask what you're
probably
doing here, eh? It's not like adventurers to come out in the middle of nowhere, eh? Unless you meant
Oh,
to just clear out the bandits.
I'm sorry, how incredibly rude of us. We're actually on our way towards the center of the Borderwood. We have much to attend there.
Cool. That's not something I'd recommend, eh? It gets too dangerous going into the forest.
Yes, I
Cool.
can.
But who am I to talk? I'm already in the middle of it myself.
Well, you seem to be managing quite well. Is there
Seems
any
to be-
chance? Sorry.
He seems to be keeping your spirits amidst all this.
Yes.
Cool. It's just my luck, eh? Gain some friends, lose others. Happens all the time, eh?
Yes, well.
I suppose.
Happens to the best of us, I suppose. Actually happened to notice a shed on the outer area of this. Is there anything of interest in there?
Cool. The shed's only got tools. But there's horses in the stables. We got 3 of them left. You're eating the 4th right now.
Well,
I'm eating a horse. Well then!
Well,
Oh.
It tastes better with meat in it, eh?
I
Horse
couldn't agree
meat
with
is
you
not
more.
the best, but it's okay.
Can we go and chop the other ones? I'm still hungry.
well, after examining the stuff that you left in my room, it seems that Rohkar was using some very devilish magic indeed.
Well, he tried to pass himself off as a necromancer, eh? But I never believed it. He kept using scrolls for his undead work.
Mm.
He never did the magic himself. I think he just kept that spellbook as a prop.
Oh, really?
Is it real?
Where would he get such a
Well,
thing?
I suppose it's real enough, though he never used it. The
Where
symbol that he carried on him, being an unholy god and all, I think he was just an evil cleric, not a
Right.
true wizard. Eh?
Well, what was the point of this band of raiders? Did they just raid travelers? Or was there some specific purpose to them being out here?
Cool. Banditry is an honest work, eh? Not the most good, I suppose, but it gets a good penny. More than 10 at least.
Uh-huh.
Cool. This used to be, from what I overheard, this used to belong to the High Sentinels. They used to protect the forest, but the bandits used, with the help of the demons, cleared them all out. They're buried somewhere out back, I suppose.
Oh, I get it, 10 pennies.
Axel just looks up at
Mm.
Sula.
Well,
Oh,
go ahead.
also the bandage on Dan's forehead says Mr. Pack Mule in very fancy hearts
I
and
just
writing.
can't see that. That's awesome.
You can't see that.
Axel, probably had noticed this prior, but has been keeping his wits about him.
Well, Dan, completely unaware that everyone is sort of giggling when they look at him, gets up and says, "Well, I think I've had my fill. Why don't we explore the outside and upstairs a bit?"
Perhaps we could just ask Tenpenny if there's anything of interest upstairs to save us some time.
Then we
I
just-
mean, I still feel like
okay.
it would be imposing otherwise.
Rohkar kept most of his treasures upstairs. All of his,
Well,
all of
there's
his
God's
collected.
Off we go.
The only other treasure is downstairs.
downstairs.
Downstairs. What?
How do we
Yeah,
get
he caught some.
How do we
He
get?
caught some noble lady and put her in the cellar.
Oh
She's
my,
probably still there, still, eh?
oh my
Let's go.
God.
A noble
We
lady
know
in
it's
the cellar?
downstairs.
Do we know any noble ladies?
Are you saying
That's
that Lady
downstairs.
Argentina?
Stop teleporting around.
I'm trying to look for downstairs.
Tenpenny gets up.
Excellent.
She walks over to the bearskin rug, and she pulls it aside to reveal a trapdoor.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Axel just kind of looks at Dan, kind of like, you don't think.
Wait a second. Are you saying that this noblewoman is Lady Argentina?
It was more like a, we don't know, and like a, you don't think it is, kind of looking at you, insisting that the chances might be really coincidental and ridiculous.
I hope it is, because that would save us some time.
Who's going down first? It opens up to a ladder.
Wait, did
Uh,
she say... Wait, time out.
Wait.
Did she say they're downstairs or outside?
She said downstairs.
And then
Okay.
remove the bear rug, and that revealed the trapdoor.
Let's go. I'll take out my lantern.
Mr.
So,
Fuckman, I want
Huckle-
to go.
Let me take out my lantern.
Huckleberry's going down first.
I take out my lantern and light it. And go downstairs.
Alright. I think Dan's going down first because he's most excited about the possible thought.
Dan with no health goes in first.
This is the
Axel's
theme
going
of this.
Please,
This is the theme of this campaign. Don't you understand?
please turn your attention to the bottom of the screen.
Shift.
Oh.
I got it.
Oh.
Ah.
Axel is now down here.
Hold on.
Wait,
Dan's
wait.
gotta go first.
Let me light my lantern. I have to remove one oil from my
Sula, get out of
inventory. 6. There we go.
As Dan goes down the ladder with the lantern, he sees a lady sprawled. He sees a woman sprawled out on the floor.
Do I recognize this
Her
one?
face is dirty. Her hair is mussed. Her clothes are travel stained, but no worse for the wear.
Is she naked?
As the light enters the room, she turns over and groans. Her eyes flit open a little bit. Then she notices you there, straightens up, brushes her hands off on her dress. Who are you? Who goes there? Oh, Sir Daniel! My savior has arrived!
Oh.
Do I recognize?
What took you so long to get
You
here?
think that, do you? Well.
Looking up through the fourth wall, I recognize this woman as Lady Argentina.
What? No.
You know her
You
by
know
you
it
know
is-
her by face.
She already.
You know this woman. You rode with her.
Look,
You don't need the fourth wall.
Lady
We're the only
Argentina.
people.
Lady Argentina. I can't believe you're okay. And you're still calling me Daniel.
Sounds like you got
But of course, Sir Daniel.
That's
That
just
is
the way
your
I
name,
like-
isn't it?
Huh?
I suppose they didn't kill me because they'd either sell me for ransom, because I'm with the law, obviously, or rape me, which they hadn't yet.
Come upstairs. There's some stew you can have.
Oh, that is silly.
You mean up the ladder?
Yeah, we took care.
Oh, I'll be more than thrilled to see what merry band that you're leading to my savior to rescue me.
We all have to be circling
Dan-
around the
Leading?
God. I
Dan
really
slightly
wish she's
chuckles,
here, but
and then holds her hand and guides her upstairs like a gentleman.
Okay, so you have the lantern and her hand and a
Oh, it's
ladder.
a ladder. Okay.
Impressive.
Okay. I didn't know it was a ladder. Okay.
Did this not look?
Sorry.
you put the lantern in your mouth, they grab her by the hand, and then use the other
Okay.
hand to climb up.
Dan puts his hand out, lets her go first, and then yeah.
So you can look up his dress. Her dress.
Yeah.
Her dress is very long and tattered, and she doesn't seem to care.
She's probably just.
I mean, that's what Isaac would have done.
Take a picture.
Goes upstairs.
What?
She goes up the ladder. She sees the orc, the gnome, the hooded figure, and the fox girl. Oh,
We found Lady Dirty!
You don't know
This
who
is-
that is.
This is Lady Argentina.
Sula can probably assume it's Lady Argentina, though.
This is Lady Argentina, who I was talking about. I got a ride with her into Heldrin. We found her carriage.
Sir Daniel was part of my honor guard on my way to Heldrin, between Taldan and Absalom. I am very grateful for his rescue, and I'm sure that you're all pleased to have his leadership. Would you introduce yourselves, please?
Axel actually wants to take Dan to the side for a second.
Axel, where are you going? I mean, oh, not Axel. Just attack me, where are you going? Oh, funny man, where are you going?
Kelly, get back to where you were.
Why, Daniel, your party seems absolutely full of energy.
Okay,
You
so
don't say.
Axel kind of like whispers to Dan, kind of questioning what are we gonna do with her now. Do you suggest that we walk all the way back to the center of town to retrieve her, or what are we gonna do? Considering she's his responsibility more or less.
The fox.
Dang, that was a lot to whisper.
Lady Argentina curtsies to the small gnome woman. My name is Lady Argentina. Lady
Racist!
Argentina. Can you say that, little one?
My name is...
Oh, this one seems delightful, Daniel.
Tricks! Miss Dirty
Dan
Dress!
smiles politely.
Miss Dirty Dress. Well, you're the one with the dirty mouth.
Oh.
Him, fox! It's not my fault. I just had dinner.
Daniel even taught this fox to talk. How wonderful!
Well,
Yes,
God
Dan.
damn.
How
Oh, that's
wonderful.
what she wants to do.
I'm doing that thing where I try to explain, but then people keep talking.
How wonderful, Daniel.
She
Well,
jumps onto Daniel's shoulder and whispered, "She wants the tea."
Dan.
Dan,
I would love if Sir Daniel could accompany me back to Heldren. The whole reason you're out here, isn't it?
Yes, Sir Daniel.
Well-
Isn't that the whole reason you're out here?
can I say something for a second here?
Go ahead.
Lady Argentina, unfortunately, no. We are here investigating the onslaught of winter on Heldren. Not on Heldren, on this area. And we seem to have a lead in the Borderwood.
Fighting the cold itself. What a noble aspiration.
Remember, that's the reason I wanted to hitch a ride in your guard.
I don't like this woman.
Well, I suppose I could,
She thought you were.
if you have a horse, I could ride myself back, but
What a coincidence.
I won't be able to reward you.
Mm.
Oh, Diane. Diane, booty.
We only got 3 horses anyway. How are we gonna ride back all of us? I mean,
Let me say something. The
Yeah,
fact
ride us all back.
that you are alive gives me hope that others who were taken may also be alive. I should tell you, we did find your carriage, and the remaining members of your guard were taken over and zombified.
Well, that is dreadful news, but I expected little less. We were attacked by demons and bandits alike.
Again with
But I'm
the.
sure someone like Sir Daniel could stand up to them. She makes her way over to the table.
Well,
Axel,
he, like,
Axel
rubs the
at this
back-
point is.
he rubs the back.
Excellent.
Tenpenny is looking down into her soup. Lady Argentina grabs just a bowl and starts to help herself very properly.
Axel at this point is kind of gagging by the amount of times that she's been like, "Oh, Daniel, oh, Daniel."
Yeah.
I don't like her.
She points her spoon at the hooded figure.
By the way, Mother.
You didn't introduce yourself. What is your name?
I believe my name is Axel.
You believe it is so?
I believe.
I'm certainly hope you didn't forget.
Yes, well, I'm surprised you haven't forgotten much being down there for so long as it looks.
I was only down there for about a week, maybe a few days, and I would have been out sooner if my heroes would have arrived sooner.
Ah,
It's yours to blame for that.
your heroes.
This woman is horrible. Oh.
Daniel, you should probably keep an eye on this one. He seems very unruly.
Yeah.
Goes to X. Goes to X. We should.
Like,
just
he's trying to be
chill.
polite. He doesn't want to, like... He's trying to be polite, but he's like,
God, I really want to growl at her.
Anyways. So,
You can't. You're too nice of a
while
character.
Lady Argentina is having her meal, I say to the party, well, I feel like we should take her back to Heldren. We can't just expect to leave her alone in the wild and be okay.
Or we could lock her back in the cellar. It'd be so much easier.
Dan looks
Oh, damn!
Dan looks crossly at Huckleberry for such a cynical joke.
Axel kind of laughs.
That wasn't a joke.
Horses, and we're 1, 2 and a half, and the fox. No, 3 if we count Lady Argentina. We're 3 people and a half, and a fox.
Wow, that seems crazier than my approximate my HP.
One question, lady. Did he do this often when he was with you? Talking about approximations of his HP.
She looks up to her from her stew as if she wasn't listening. I'm sorry?
You know what? Never mind.
I knew it. Alright, well,
God, I
There
hate
is
this
one-
woman.
Session started late. I'm still
Axel,
recording.
wait.
I'm sorry.
Can Axel feel this
I'm
kind
really
of like
sorry.
shiver run down his spine as like
Love you too, bye.
Huckleberry's like hair is like kind of like being all like Dragon Ball Z-esque?
Oh no,
Like-
he has the dragging balls.
Speaking of Heichelberry's,
Kamehameha.
speaking of Heichelberry's hair, that fairy thing went up the waterfall and we never saw it again.
Yes, sure. Reminds me to kill that thing next time we see it.
I suppose as a reward you can keep all the platinum that they took off of me, as well as the gold and silver.
Axel is
Yeah,
suddenly
thanks.
interested.
You mean the gold and silver and platinum that we probably already looted and didn't plan on giving back despite that?
Ha! That's funny.
Well,
I doubt you have any platinum on you.
Patch.
in
Wait, do we?
character, this would probably be prime time for me to go through my stuff while she's eating and we're preparing to go.
Quick
But-
question. Didn't you say that you used heal on Dan?
No, to stay.
He was at -6, he's now at 0.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Well,
Didn't we have like a... Are we gonna have like a long rest?
anyways,
Extended.
regardless,
You guys are in the middle of a rest right now.
to the party, I say, well, I feel responsibility as a member of Regard, even if only for a short time. So I'm going to be taking her back. And if you guys would like to come, that would be great. I don't know what to say.
For the
So-
record, you haven't found any platinum.
Oh, okay. See, I
And
felt.
1 platinum is worth 10 gold.
Yeah.
It's the highest value of coin.
I thought it
So
was
it's like-
100.
No, it's 10. They're all 10s.
You're thinking
Sen-
of what's it? No, wait, no, that's 100
Oh yeah, you're
Never
right.
mind.
You're right.
for Terraria.
So 10. Yeah, Terraria. So 10 copper is 1 silver. 10 silver is 1 gold. 10 gold is 1 platinum.
So technically I have enough for platinum.
Yeah, but don't tell Lady Argentina that. She might get, like, full of herself.
Speaking of Lady Argentina getting full of herself, is she done?
We should probably check upstairs as well. There's no treasure there.
That's fair. point.
Axel's
We should
kind-
look upstairs.
Axel's still kind of, like, upset in a way because this is delaying the thought of having to bring Lady Argentina back is delaying his quest to...
Oh, cheer up, Mr. Funny Man. Everything will be fine. I mean, we could always just, like, Huckleberry said, stuff her back in the...
What?
Well, I don't wish to be a burden, so I suppose I could ride by myself.
No, I'll take
yes,
you.
I believe you
But
said
you
that.
seem to be worse enough for the wear. If you wanted to restock, I suppose that's another incentive for you to take me back.
Mm.
Right. We are pretty low in the HP
Daniel, this
department.
one seems like he's always got a split agenda.
I would assume my
There's no
HP
value
is
in a
around
lady.
0 out of 15 right now. We could probably use some health.
But my
Ignoring what
question is,
Dan
how
is
are we
saying.
gonna ride back? There's only 3 horses. That's 1 horse per person, and then there's a 10 penny and
Sula,
Huckleberry.
please
Cool,
recognize...
I ain't leaving this cabin, eh? I think I'd rather stay here.
Where will Huckleberry ride? And where will I ride? Well, I can just find my hat. But where?
Sula, yes, look where you are right now.
Well, yeah, I'll be fine. But what about Huckleberry? Or Miss Smexy? Smexy, that's it.
I don't feel... I'm sure that Dan would have more than enough room on his
You know,
horse.
we could have like 3 riders, and Jelly could hitch a ride on the back of someone.
Yeah, on the back of you, that's what I just said.
Okay, sure.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
What is
Sound like
it?
a plan?
Break!
Axel's still kind of like glaring at Lady Argentina, like secretly. Can I roll a stealth check to see if she sees me glaring?
Yep.
Can I roll a perception check?
She either doesn't notice or is purposely ignoring you.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I see Axel glaring at Lady Argentina?
Yes.
I accidentally moved my screen over, so the dice roller is now off the screen, which is lame. Anyways. I don't know how I did that. Dang it.
Jill?
Huckleberry notices Dan, Huckleberry notices Axel glaring, and Dan trying to see if he's glaring, but Dan can only see the back of Axel's hood, and Lady Argentina is eating very slowly.
Alright.
Yes.
She does not slurp her soup. She brings each spoonful to her lips.
God, this bitch is annoying.
Alright. Well, while
Anyway,
she's eating, there's two things
I'm just wondering if you guys are
I
getting the
rolled
treasure
that.
upstairs before leaving.
I did
Yeah,
not roll that.
I wanted to.
I rolled that to see if Lady Argentina was hiding anything. I didn't realize my mic was muted.
She does not seem to have anything on her except her her stained dress, travel stained dress, etc. She keeps fixing her hair as well, but you don't see anything like hidden in her hair. You just think that she's fussy.
I still don't trust her.
10 penny. Do you have any means of quickly kind of addressing our wounds?
Cool. I think that Rohkar may have some healing salves in his room, eh? But I don't have the key to get in.
Did we already go into that room?
Worst come worst,
Nope.
we could always break the door down.
That's
Where's
what I
that
was
room?
gonna say, Mr. Packmule.
I do have a set of keys.
Right, well, why
We
don't
should
we go
check
upstairs then?
upstairs as well.
go.
Wait, are they upstairs?
Oh wow, I realized what I was doing. Oops.
Is what upstairs?
Is the room upstairs?
Actually,
Well, it's not down here,
Okay.
and you
actually,
haven't gone through the stairs yet.
Dan, wait, okay.
Wait, we
Dan
haven't gone to the
thinks
shed
since-
yet?
Listen,
Is that what you said?
this is influence. Dan thinks to himself, since he just woke up and just met 10 Penny Tasty like 10 minutes ago, he decides that he'll sit here with Lady Argentina while they go get the treasure upstairs.
Good plan.
So
He
he's gonna
just
stay with
wants
the
to have
ladies.
sex.
Otherwise, we might have been eating Lady Argentina next.
Obviously, Dan then said something along the lines of him staying with Lady Argentina since everything he said was talking to himself. Or
He
thinking to
just wants
himself.
to give her the D.
The dad!
The Dan. Stop teleporting.
Okay, I guess we're gonna mosey on upstairs.
Oh!
Please turn your attention to the bottom right.
Jelly! What are you doing in there, Jelly?
I'm-
There's not a door there, Jelly.
Please don't teleport around in here.
There's enemies in there.
Please don't teleport around in here.
Jelly, you
Back
ruined
up.
it.
I did not see what's in the next bit.
Okay, so,
Axel uses his key on the door
Yes.
that I've already opened.
Okay. Thank
Does
you.
he roll a dexterity check to do it?
Axel's going to look around this room to see if this is the room that what's-her-face was talking about.
Are these windows?
Yeah,
Yes,
those are windows.
How come I cannot see out them?
because it's a different part of the map and all there is brown.
I want to see brown.
Okay, wait, time out. So searching through this room, what does Axel see?
There is an L-shaped table with many chairs that takes up most of the floor space in this loft. The second smaller table sits near the entrance, and several windows overlook the snowy grounds of the lodge. In the southwest corner, a large map hangs on the wall, opposite another door in the northwest hall, that seems to lead to a closet.
Can I roll a perception check for any secrets?
Yes.
What is her perception? I don't have her perception.
Her perception is 5.
Can Axel roll a perception check as well, seeing that the concentrating fox on his head?
Yep.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
27.
Damn, Jelly, why? Jelly always gets high rolls on things like this. I don't understand why.
As you
That's
guys
a
look
plus
through the
8.
papers, as you guys look through the papers, you confirm that Rohkar has a kind of secret that he is trying to pass off even to his other members, that he is a wizard instead of the true necromantic cleric that he is. He has been, you find reports of him using his fallen soldiers as well as some of the High Sentinel Lodge's guard as experiments in necromancy, though some of them have gone poorly, and he's done most of that away from the lodge. You also find on the map different spots where they have attacked and have cleared a trail. You also find a giant black swirl that he's circled in marker further off to the northwest towards the center of the cold. You assume that if you follow the trail that he has marked on this map, you could... Am I breaking up for anybody? Testing?
Yep.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, one sec. How about now? Did that fix it?
Sounds like it.
Kinda, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you find a map on the wall,
So you marked
and
the trail on the map?
he has marked a trail to what you assume is the portal on the map. And you can easily follow this to find where the portal is.
Axel will carefully tear the map off from the position with which it's at.
And just bubbles.
It has
Huckleberry
no...
aside.
It's made of hide, but you can easily take it with you. It weighs something that I don't know right now.
Probably one.
So,
One what? Maybe two.
alright, well, I'll just keep that in mind as a possible thing for me to have to carry with, since we won't be using it really yet, and I don't think I'm going to go overweight yet. Especially after ditching some of my
I
stuff.
wonder what's in the closet. Mr. Funnyman, do you want to check it out?
I suppose I should. Axel looks through his key ring and sees if he has a key to it.
As you turn the handle, you do find out it's locked after trying the first, then the second, and the third key fits.
Oh. Alright, so
Where'd
Axel...
where'd you guys get the key anyway? Outside of player character.
we killed the guy over here. Wait, hold it. There.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You just had keys on him.
Yeah, he was the main person. Alright, so we open the door.
And everybody roll initiative.
God, fucking damn it. Dan obviously needs to roll a perception check to see if he does.
Dan won't be acting in the first...
What's her initiative? Does she have a max?
God damn it, Dan, why did you...
Initiative. There it is. 3D dice rolling is not on this. I'm gonna enable that now. Go.
Go. Dice roll.
Can I roll a perception to see if I hear what's going upstairs?
Sula Trix
you won't be acting in the
initiative is
first
negative-
round. Her initiative is +3.
Okay, so next round I can roll
I forgot to
perception
take off
find
the
notice.
frostbite. What?
So next round
You're breaking
I
up
can
again,
roll
Xena.
perception.
Yes,
So
you
next
can
round
act
I
in the
can
next round.
Okay. Next round I
Casting?
will roll perception to see if I notice.
It's better.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Jelly obviously didn't like his roll of 6 and decided to roll of 7.
Second first round, 6.
Actually, Sula's initiative is +5.
+5, okay. Because, yeah, she's not a very good rogue if she has an initiative of 1. Because initiative is a fixed area.
I'm
She was
-1.
frostbitten at the time that role was created.
Why do I have a 4? There we go.
Dang, did you roll 1?
No. Well, I did at
Oh,
one
you-
point.
Axel,
Well,
you rolled...
how did you get a 4? What's your dex
I didn't.
modifier?
I didn't. I got
Oh.
a 5. Or I got a 12. 12.
15 for Sula?
16.
No,
for
16.
Sula.
11 plus 5, 16.
I feel like the short sword, even if it's masterwork, isn't better than the long sword. Side note.
What is it? I was talking to Zeno about this actually, and he said that the short sword had like higher chance of like hitting, but
Higher
like,
chance
less
of
damage.
crit, but the longsword has more damage, in general.
That's what it's saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I just gave it to you because I figured you would know that what you would know what to do with it best. If that sentence structure made sense.
For Sula to change into her human form is a what? Free action, move action, what is it?
Move.
Gotcha.
She has fast shifter.
Oh, so normally it would be a standard action?
Either standard or full round, I don't know, and it's probably not important.
Is my rage still
Okay,
on
just making sure.
cooldown?
Let's move.
You're still out of rage points, but you're no longer tired.
Did we regen any kind of health through the short rest that we had?
I don't know why I keep
Doesn't matter, Axel. Kite for days.
He can't kite if
Axel
he
opens
only
the
gets
door,
one
sees there's
action.
enemies, and just closes again.
Hold on.
I'm
what'd
gonna
you say
give anybody who ate, I'm gonna give you 1d4 of health points from the soup.
Oh
From the
god.
stew.
Oh god. Slash.
Everybody
roll.
go ahead and roll your own stew points.
Stew point, go! Come on! I'm okay with that. That takes me from 0 to 3.
And...
Stew points go.
That's-
Ba-da-ba. Stew points. Stew. Yeah!
It's a good thing Dan's gonna be able to help in this fight.
Wait, but I ate like 5 bowls. Do that means I get like...
No.
Yeah, wait. Kelly gets a T20.
It's 5 plus 2.
It seems that Rohkar had some skeletons in the closet. Aha. One of them's attacking Axel.
Okay.
Close the door on his face!
The frost
one
skeleton
again.
rakes with icicle-covered claws. Frost-like steam coming off of all of its armor and its bones as it rakes at Axel. Even with Sula on his head, though, he moves swiftly back and forth, dodging the 2 claws. And it's Sula's turn.
Sula moves over here and then changes into her human form.
Can we just pause and laugh a bit more at the skeletons in the closet?
Ha 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 ha.
Good one, Zeno.
Okay. So after
They were somewhere else. I
After
put them
I-
here. Axel, your turn.
My turn.
after Heckleberry's turn, I can try really, really, really hard to see if I notice what's going on.
Axel,
Oh, and then
after Huckleberry's turn, you're going to get
Yeah.
an initiative.
Oh, okay.
Using a free action.
Why do I have 2
Sula
U's in
Trix
my name?
says, "Quick, Mr. Funnyman, close the door again."
Axel just kind of steps back a bit onto the table, actually, and he lifts up his hands.
Okay, so that's 2 move actions.
Oh, okay. So I still can attack her now.
If you shift in somewhere that's not difficult terrain, then that would be a shift and a move action, and you would still have a standard. But you're
Wait,
shifting
okay,
into
I
difficult.
just have an arcane shift.
But you're shifting into difficult terrain, therefore it is a move action.
Mm-hmm.
If you shift it over here, you would still have a move and a standard.
But I still have a standard, right?
No,
you don't have a
because
standard
it's-
because you have 2 moves.
Oh, okay, I get you. Alright, then I guess that's the end of my turn.
Okay. The
As
other
inserted.
skeleton
Easy.
comes out of the closet and rakes at Huckleberry.
Why do I have 2
Things against her armor.
U's in my name?
Her tiny bikini armor.
One of them rakes. One of the claws rakes across the armor. The other one she dodges out of
Breaking
the
up.
way of.
I find it funny how her armor is efficient.
It is sufficient. Covers her little boobies.
It protects all the right places.
Huckleberry's turn.
They always try to
Also,
hide boobies.
Alright, so I'm just gonna start slashing. Okay.
You use a movement action to take out your axe, which is downstairs.
Oh,
I never put it away
Okay.
downstairs. Don't be stupid.
I'm gonna take away your tired condition.
Jenny loves that axe.
So you
It's
use a movement action
oh.
to take out your weapon, and you're gonna swing it. You smash with your great axe. The sharp side cuts across bone, but it seems that slicing bones isn't as effective as you would wish.
I probably should have told you what kind of thing I would change mine to.
And Dan can roll initiative.
We need you, Dan.
Yes, that's good. Ish.
Axel is just kind of calling out from upstairs to downstairs.
Dan
Dan!
Dan might actually hear this time. So he charges upstairs.
Boy.
He charges upstairs with his sword out.
Does he have to walk there?
What?
Like, does Dan...
Upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
No, he just magically. Yes.
Okay. 1.
Hold on, it's not your
stairs.
turn.
Oh shoot.
You don't get a turn right now.
You just gotta roll initiative, silly.
You just gotta stand there and know that you're here.
Axel kind of thinks back to the previous, what is it? The the bandit that was knocking on the window, and kind of chuckles at the irony.
The other frost skeleton, who was attacking Axel, now turns to the little thing that tried to swing at it. Right, no, this one comes out of the closet and attacks Axel.
10 penny.
What?
What? Covered
10 penny, no!
You guys lost that one that she rolled.
No,
Oh.
10 penny. Why would you do this to me?
The frost skeleton slashes with both of his hands. Axel moving back and forth on the table, definitely dodging.
That was close. 10 penny, no, why you have a 25 roll initiative?
10 penny backs up, stands up from the table,
Oh snap, she's really helping.
grabs her dinner knife and runs upstairs.
Damn, 10 penny's a badass.
Wait, is she running with knives?
Yes, she's running with a knife, and it's Dan's turn.
That
I
sounds
say-
almost as dangerous as running with scissors.
I say, careful there, my lady. And I chase after 10 penny, I follow. Do the same thing.
Wait, can Dan...
So you take a
get
knife
ahead
with
by-
you and run after him.
Can Dan use the get up the
You can't
stairs
shift around.
faster?
You can't shift around this corner, so you have to end up there.
Oh,
Oh dang.
just
Wait.
wondering. I didn't
1,
know if Dan
2,
wanted to
3,
be a
4,
badass
5.
and
Oh,
kind of
yes,
like
you can.
slide through.
And the stairs are difficult terrain. You've only done one move.
Okay.
You can skip a standard and do another move.
Sure. Not
mean-
gay.
You don't have to, but once you
You don't have to. Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna get anything staying here, am I?
no.
Obviously 10 pennies in the way.
Okay.
We'll throw the
You-
skeleton down and you can just fight it.
He just
2,
kind of pushes 10 penny up
4,
against the wall. Out of my way, bitch.
5, 6. Right?
You idiot. 5,
He
6.
falls off the edge of the stair.
2, 5, 6. Right.
Yeah, but I have to move you to the proper map.
Yeah, they have to move
This
over
is
here.
5, 6 right here.
Right here?
No. There's a third difficult terrain.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Right there. And there, and there, and there.
Okay, so from here, can Dan choose to know what's going on?
No.
You can't see.
You can't see anything,
Okay.
but you feel an evil chill.
Oh, chilly.
Sula's up.
We did Lady
Right.
Argentina go.
Sula takes out her bow. No, she shifts, takes out her bow, and then shoots an arrow.
Okay, go ahead and shoot an arrow.
Longbow regular. Oh, she also has frostbitten. I'm not sure what that is.
She doesn't.
Whatever.
She doesn't. Don't click the
Oh,
frostbite ones.
Oh, okay. Dope. That's not good. That's not good.
What's going on in there?
Sula fires an
Wow.
arrow, killing it instantly.
What?
Dang.
The arrow. It breaks.
Oh. The arrow explodes.
She fires at an arrow. The arrow dies. She's so
It
distraught
fires
she's flat-footed.
backwards into her heart.
She goes to fire a bow, an arrow, and ends up firing her bow.
Axel is up.
Question. To change my hands to a, what is it? Because normally we by default choose just slashing,
Mm-hmm.
as it seems. So that's obviously what you went with. To change it to a different type, what would that
You would
entail?
have
Would
to
that be a movement act?
deactivate them and re-equip yourself with the bludgeoning blasts.
And how many turns would that take?
2 move
Would
actions.
that be another whole turn?
Yes.
And I wouldn't be able to do anything, right?
Nope.
Okay. Well, Axel will just take his chances for now and fire a
You're
rapid
firing
shot.
a ranged weapon in melee combat.
Ah, man. And I move again into difficult terrain.
You can.
Okay.
No, you can't.
Okay. Wait. I'm going
You
to
can
move
move here,
down
and then you'll still
over
have
here
access.
now.
Yeah.
Okay. But I can't use rapid shot now, so I'm gonna fire a soul bolt at the one closest to the door, assuming that hopefully Dan heard what I said and he won't have to deal with that one inside shit.
Axel jumps off the table and fires a blast that goes right past the skeleton, through the door, and exploding in front of Dan on the opposite wall.
With Jenkies, Axel.
Jinkies!
Golly.
Oh, Raggy, we need help.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh no. Oh no. I'm dead.
The first claw rakes across
Her bikini armor.
Huckleberry's stomach, the unprotected part of her armor, and it creates a deep gash for 5 damage. Then, immediately following, there is a chill through the wound as it icicles over. You take 4 cold damage and drop.
I don't take cold damage.
Oh,
Man.
Yeah.
oh, you would have, but you didn't.
Yeah.
The other
That's fine.
claw comes in and rakes you across the face. You take 4 more damage.
Oh my god.
I
I'm
meant
dead.
horribly, right?
Approximately what would you assume your HP is?
It's about -3.
If you had to give yourself an HP bar, what would you name? How much HP would you have?
Well, would you name it? Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Who's your summoner? What does he do?
Dan!
I'm coming!
The other frost skeleton lumbers towards Sula, who's flat-footed. Slashes. Oh, her armor holds up. Sweet. I mean,
Sula has arms.
wait, no it doesn't. For the first attack it does, but for the... She rolls out of the way of the first attack, but the other claw gets her. It rakes across her for 8 points of damage.
God damn it!
6 regular damage, 2 cold damage. You are at 0, you are staggered but not yet fallen.
Oh no.
Getting up
Tenpenny
is move action, so I'm gonna just get up and die.
runs up the stairs, turns, sees the skeleton, says something along the lines of, "Cold blimey," and tries to kill it.
Go, Tenpenny.
Can I try rolling under the table while still being flat-footed?
I thought you were dead.
No, 0 HP points makes me stagger,
Okay.
which means I can do one thing, which is move
Yeah.
or stand or something, but
Her dagger ends up between 2 of the bones, doing no damage. Dan, you're up.
Hey,
Good thing Dan has burning hands.
Again.
Right,
Hey.
Dan? Good thing you have burning hands on these
1,
ice skeletons.
2, 3. Can I see the same spot?
Yeah, you take about a -10 to your attack rolls and a -5 to your AC.
you can stand here though and attack this one.
We know which one you meant.
Well, I only have one burning hands, since I already used days earlier today.
Kill it with fire!
I agree.
They don't know what Burning Hands does. They only assume.
Listen,
Yes, the alchemy
I just-
fire potion.
We
Listen.
just know it's burning fire.
listen! I can shoot it in a cone 15 feet, but
Oh,
that'll,
goodness.
like, scorch the entire room.
Can I just hide by Dan and let him do it?
Can I do that?
Jelly's not gonna go near
Can I
that.
say, everybody get down, and then everyone has a free action to just get on the floor?
No, you don't have that ability.
I mean, I'm gonna roll under the table if I can I?
Yes, you
I
would.
think you'd still die from the
Yeah,
cone
you
of
would get a
damage.
reflex. Anybody gets a reflex save to take half damage from this, if he decides when he uses it. But if you're under the table, you'll get cover from the table and not be able to roll a reflex because you're prone.
I mean, I'm rolling under the table to protect myself from the skeleton, not his fire.
Well, yeah.
Anyways, so I can use Burning Hands on one of them, and then I can, after that, will my sword have firepower?
No.
No? Oh. Dang. I thought that was the point of Burning Hands was. Anyways, I guess, I mean, at this point, if I don't use Burning Hands on anyone, then everyone's gonna die. So I'm gonna
Can't you
use
just use burning hands in a Can't you just use burning hands in a cleverly placed direction that doesn't hit Sula?
Okay, here, look.
I
Okay,
don't know
Jelly's
how-
already dead on the floor, right?
Yeah, but she can still take burning damage.
Okay, look.
And being a winter touch creature, never mind.
1, 2, 3, 4, let's say.
4 or 5.
Okay?
4 or 5
5,
for difficult terrain.
5,
Yeah.
6, 7.
and then I can go there or there. This one seems like I'm not going to hit anyone, but in this one it'll be very hard to take care of.
Well, what's... Wait, is it in a cone shape like this? I'm gonna draw, you can delete
It's a
it.
cone shaped, and it has a max range of 15 feet. Okay? I could scorch this entire room, but then everyone would get hit.
Yeah, why don't you just hit it like that?
Yeah, isn't that a cone shape?
Yeah.
You know?
What?
Then you'll hit just that one.
But then this one is here to...
And
So-
Yeah, that's
but
my dilemma
that
right
way-
now. I can only hit
Okay.
one, and after that, no more burning hands per day.
Well, you'll have killed one, and that's
And
great.
if-
That's all.
That's one of
Or
your
like
cones.
Huh?
Which you can aim it at this direction, right here.
That's what I was
you
saying.
can, and you'll miss me completely as well.
That's what I was saying I was gonna do.
Okay, then do it. Then do it.
But my dilemma is that, you know,
You
It'll
couldn't
only hit one
possibly,
person.
like... Never mind.
I mean, the way
Or
I
you
see
could
it,
do that.
the way I see it is
Those are his two
Huckleberry's
choices
already
right now.
down. So,
two choice. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one then.
no offense, Huckleberry. I think you're pretty hot.
Wow.
It's just you're already down.
Thing is, if I kill this one's gonna kill me next turn.
It has
Let's go.
2 more targets to choose from.
So, Dan kind of takes a moment to think about his options, then just goes, screw it, and goes for this one.
Okay, go
Burning
ahead
hands.
and roll your damage.
Yeah.
Ah, May. Ah, May.
Damn it!
Fire blast.
Firepower!
Ha!
Oh,
What is your charisma?
My charisma? The heck?
That's what... Is it charisma or intelligence that your spells are based off of?
Intelligence.
So what's your intelligence modifier?
I'm so dense.
3.
Power up.
Alright. So Dan jumps onto the table, he looks between the two, he starts to say the mystic words as he chooses his target, his hands glowing brightly, brighter, and then turn to fire as he pushes them forward, flames erupting in a cone, taking the skeleton full in the face as it melts underneath his power. There's only a puddle left, but I don't have the like graphic for it, so just assume there's
Too
only
bad
a
you
puddle
can't turn
left.
it blue.
Well, no, that'd be if you froze it. See,
Well,
it's still cut.
it's already
it was,
frozen.
It was by fire. Yeah, I'll make it blue. And it is Sula's turn.
I get up. And
Stop
that's the
it.
only thing I can do.
That is the end of
Right.
Sula's turn.
Wait, time out. Flammable materials burn if you touch them. So is this entire section of the place on fire?
That is where there is a outline where a map used to be, and the wall is scorched.
I see.
Oh, thank God. Thank God we took that.
It is Axel's turn.
Okay, Axel, you will aim his rapid shot at the last remaining guy.
Go for it.
Well, the first one hit.
The first one takes the skeleton, but it seems that the slashing isn't as effective against the bones as you would wish. It stumbles backwards and then opens its mouth, and frost comes out of it in a unheard growl.
Oh god.
He then turns to Tenpenny and rakes. And misses the first one and misses the second one. Good job, skeleton. Good boy. This frost skeleton lies dead on the floor and explodes.
What?
Really?
Shards of bone and ice go everywhere. Tenpenny, Dan, and Sula, please give me reflex.
Oh my God.
Reflexes dex, right?
What?
Yeah. Yes. It's your dex
Wait.
plus.
Reflex, yeah, 3.
Sula's reflex is a +7.
Oh God.
Double X.
Dad, completely unaware of the exploding skeleton behind him.
It's because you were so focused on your next target.
Yeah.
Sula's reflex is a +7. Please give me Sula's reflex.
You rolled it wrong.
Gary.
Coming. Sorry, my mic was muted. I rolled it wrongly. Sorry.
Is Axel able to like kind of kick up the stool and like kind of defend himself even though he's in no harm of danger?
Yes.
Can like some of the shards of bone and ice kind of like stick to the stool?
Yep. That's
Awesome.
exactly what happens.
Would you-
21.
Bones of shards of bone and ice explode from it. Tenpenny dodges out of the way, Sula ducking, but a few shards hit them both and they each take 2 damage.
-2.
And
down.
Sula falls. Dan, however, thinks that he has won, turns his attention to the other skeleton, and the shards get him full in the back. He takes 5 points of damage and also falls.
I feel like this is very common for this
Love
campaign.
the Axel and Tenpenny.
Wow.
Axel just kind of looks at Tenpenny, assuring it to see if she's alright, knowing probably very well what happened to the rest of his teammates.
She shoves the dagger forward, trying to get the skeleton again.
Wait, he explodes but doesn't die?
He did.
It's
no,
the
I
other
don't know,
skeleton.
The one behind you did.
Wait, this one? I thought it was
Yeah.
a puddle.
That was the one that exploded.
Yes.
I thought it was a puddle.
It
The
was
puddle
the puddle.
exploded.
The puddle exploded.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
We're all gonna die.
Tenpenny is
Yeah,
able
maybe.
to.
Yeah.
Tenpenny is able to snap a bone with the tip of her dagger, and she jumps back onto the table. Dan is
Damn, we
down.
all, this
Sula
is the
is
most
down.
cramped area we've had to be.
We're all gonna die, and then it's gonna be up to Lady Argentina.
Lady Argentina, she'll save us.
She was just ride off in a horse. I know.
Oh, well, this is kind of bother. Not to be unexpected, though.
Axel's
like,
gonna try
alright,
and
I
throw
can
another
tell.
rapid shot.
Oh, Dan.
It was his turn.
Dan, what have they done to you, Dan?
What?
Oh, give me the D, Dan.
You mean Daniel?
Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel.
Lady Argentina runs up the stairs,
Oh god.
turns to see the skeleton, takes a pose with both of her feet flat on the floor, turns and shoots her palm forward into the skeleton. It cracks his ribs as he falls backwards into pieces.
Axel just kind of standing there with his mouth open, completely dumbfounded beyond all belief, as his hands just kind of like puff out.
Dan, let's have a cough while he's asleep. Or, not unconscious.
Well, that was a nasty state of the skeleton explodes.
Oh god, I was just about to say. Wait, no, since it had to be on its turn, right?
Yes,
Okay,
you
so
can warn her.
Axel shouts out to Lady Argentina that she is within the radius of its explosion, only a lot quicker and more along the lines of
You can tell from here that she won't be able to get out of the way fast enough. But
Okay.
you could, as an option, bull rush her and get her out of the way.
oh god, that's what I'm gonna do, unfortunately enough.
Alright, roll a CMB.
What's that?
Your CMB is +4.
Okay.
No wait, no, plus your dexterity, so it's +9.
Oh fuck, are you kidding me? Okay.
Let me just make sure. Okay, it is a +6. You have a +6 to this roll.
Oh, okay.
1d20 plus 6.
No, wait, 8 because you're charging.
1d20 plus 8! Give her a big D!
Okay.
Charge her with the D.
Oh god. Is it really that bad?
You did catch her unawares, and she's... yeah. Axel runs and goes... what is he saying? Lady Argentina, you're within the radius of the frost skeleton. Oh, fuck it. Runs, jumps, knocks them both out of the room as the skeleton explodes. Shards of bone and ice fly against the wall and the door.
Is it safe to assume that Dan and Sula and everybody else...
You protected Lady
Argentina, but they took... I'm not gonna add the damage.
You protected Lady Argentina, but Tenpenny just took the full damage.
No,
thank
she wasn't
God,
in the
yeah.
radius.
So, okay.
Okay, hold on. Huckleberry
Ax-
took 4 damage. Dan took 4 damage.
Axel kind of barks
What?
at Lady Argentina and Tenpenny to each pick their poison and start resuscitating these people. Axel will take the
Lady Argentina is blushing at first, and then she pushes you off, saying, "Ruffian, you could have just warned me."
Axel just kind of ignores her.
She brushes off herself and she looks around at the skeletons.
God, Double X, your face!
Tenpenny is able to bandage up Sula quickly, and she stops bleeding.
Oh god, I have to
Lady
do it.
Argentina goes over to Dan. Could you
This
get
is
him
the
to
kiss
stop
of
bleeding,
life.
please? It looks like he's dying.
Don't say.
And go
Is that
ahead and
what she
roll a...
said?
Yes, it looks like he's dying. You
Axel
are
will
not
take-
able to help Huckleberry from dying. So
I was a bit too taken back.
Huckleberry and Dan both roll Constitution saves. Huckleberry's is a +5, Dan's is not.
Why is it not?
Because Dan's is a +3.
Okay.
And Axel just starts beating on the leather bikini armor. Why? Won't you?
She bleeds out a little bit more, but squeals into light anyway.
Okay.
Double X is Dan is disheartened by the things that are going on while he's asleep, that he still feels it in his nightmares, and he bleeds out a little bit more.
That's definitely something that Dan would do.
Tenpenny
Do I take
is
one
able to... Tenpenny is able to patch up Dan. Lady Argentina tries really hard not to tap her foot.
Tap her foot.
Like,
You know, like, she's waiting. It's like,
Yeah. Come on. I still have
but
to
her arms are crossed.
And actually,
And
oh god, I'm terrible. Sorry, Jelly.
Jelly, please give me another Constitution save. Axel's trying his best,
I really am.
which just isn't enough.
Wait, I should roll another one?
I need
Yep.
more band-aids.
Well, 20.
We need more band-aids. We gave you an entire roll. I don't know how to use it, okay?
Jelly just kind of like does one of those ninja things and it gets up.
Oh, one of those kip ups.
You're like your whole entire head is weapon. It's like you're supposed to use it on her. Oh, that makes sense.
Axel, it looks like the half-orc's doing fine. Why don't you just make room for her? Why don't you?
Axel just kind of like collapses back into the corner, just breathing.
Cool, it's alright, eh? I'm pretty used to patching up fallen allies, eh?
Yes, I appreciate
And-
this.
She is able to heal up Huckleberry. The 3 passed out characters are going to be asleep for a while.
Oh god. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
They are still sleeping.
Will they ever be able? Will they ever wake up? Will they ever get Lady Argentina home? All those questions we answered.
Will Argentina ever get the D?
will Daniel ever give Lady Argentina the D?
I will done
Yes.
that next episode.
Those
Bye,
questions
guys.
answered right now. No, no, and no. Wait, what?
Thank you, players for playing. Thank you, watchers for watching.
Thank you, watchers for watchers.
I think it's literally been every episode. I think it's been maybe
And-
one episode.
Don't forget to thank Yuri.
And thank you, Yuri, for filling in for Sula Trix this week.
Yo,
You are the best voiced Sula Trix we've ever had.
thank you. I'm working really hard to voice act.
Keep at it. And we will see you next time.
How is that? Perfect? Like me?
Sula got so much sass.